It's purple. So, and all the metal has already been ordered. What do you think, Easton?
I don't know. Looks cool.
What's up, guys? So day 4 is now complete. This is another day that a lot's happened. I wasn't around the whole day. I think this is probably going to be the only day that, you know, I was going to miss out on. But it was cool, you know, getting to pull in the drive and see everything that had happened. So the major thing is I'm standing under a roof. So you can see, you know, up above me here, you know, there's roof put on. So the whole front side, the roof got complete. Now the other side over here, you know, we're still have roof to go up, and that'll go up tomorrow. What do you mean? Why is there what?
Different colored roof.
Oh, well, so that's not. This is siding.
Siding?
Siding, and this is roof.
Oh.
So I was just out here checking out some of the stuff, and I saw some metal laying here next to the roof, and the color kind of threw me off a little bit. So I did not actually get metal samples before we picked the colors. The roof matched our house and another building we have, so I knew about the roof. And then through online design, I had the color that I wanted for the siding, and then I also saw pictures from the place that we got the metal of some buildings in that color. So that's how we went about picking the colors, but I never actually had it in my hand here at our house. So I saw a piece of metal here and really kind of threw me off. It's purple. So, and all the metal has already been ordered, to the size we need. Our cupolas that are going to be up on top are already built to the color I ordered. So I was starting to freak out a little bit that I wasn't going to like it. But it turns out those are just some sheets covering up the other metal. So I saw the actual color that we got, and it matches what I had in my mind. So dodged a bullet on that one. So you can see, up above me here, there's roof put on. You can see that they have the bubble wrap put in here. Not this top section, so they still got to do that before the metal goes on. So I opted to have that bubble wrap, bubble sheets, whatever you might call it. I opted to have that installed. So right here is what this insulation looks like if you haven't seen it up close before. So you've got a reflective side, which that's gonna face up, so that'll meet your go on the same side as your metal. And then you've got a double layer of bubbles, and then you've got this white underbelly that'll be facing down. So that bubble insulation, it's pretty standard, and it really, from my understanding, which I'm not an expert by any means, it's limited in the value that it adds. So this insulation, it's not going to keep the building warm. I think it's more for condensation, helps with that. I don't know, it may offer some sort of a sound barrier. I mean, on a metal roofs can be pretty noisy. It's not going to cut down on noise much, but I would imagine that it does something. Originally I wasn't going to go with any of that insulation, and the reason being was the cost. So I think the first contractor I talked to, they gave me a price, and I pretty quickly decided, I wasn't gonna pay what they were asking. It was several $1,000s, which I just didn't think it was worth it for what it was. So as I went out and talked to other builders, I kind of just left that out. It wasn't something I was interested in. So not everyone gave me a price on it. That being said, some of them did include it as kind of an option. So they gave me a price, and then basically the insulation was an add-on. So in kind of across the board, I saw that it was more than I wanted to pay. Luckily, you know, after I kind of figured out I was going who my builder was going to be, and I was talking with him, I did talk about some options, and this insulation is something that came up. And really, he told me, you know, it wasn't a big wasn't going to cost a lot for labor. Like, that wasn't going to be an issue. You know, the biggest cost is going to be material. And whenever he gave me a price on it, it was significantly lower than what some of the other quotes were. So I decided, you know, this is a long-term investment, and for what he was going to charge me, you know, I thought it was really worthwhile. And that's why it's important to find a good builder or contractor to work with. You know, somebody that you trust, somebody that you can you know, you can get some good advice from, and they're not just all about making money. You know, obviously he's not doing this for free, but it's just good when you can have somebody that can, you know, work with you and give you a fair price. So in addition to the trusses and some of the roof going up today, they got all the girts on the side done, or purlins. You know, I guess different people call them different things, but I think girts are what are on the side walls, and purlins are what's on the roof. But I've heard them you know, referred to either way, but feel free to tell me, you know, if that's incorrect. But in addition to all that stuff, you know, day 4 wouldn't be complete without me doing what I do every other day, and that's asking for a change. So he told me concrete's coming tomorrow. I was kind of going over some things, window placement, door placement, and I just happened to mention, you know, that down the road I may end up putting a garage door in on this side of the building. Now, this side of the building that, you know, I may put a garage door on is the one that has not got the concrete for the holes yet. But I've considered putting a garage door here in the middle. Now, if I do, it's gonna be a small door. It'd probably just be like an 8-foot door, something, you know, that I could bring ATVs, that sort of thing, because you don't really have a whole lot of room out here with this big bank. That was one of the reasons why we ended up moving the door around to here in the first place, is we just didn't have the room to kind of swing around here. So this will be a smaller door, and really later on this would be a major task, because these 2 posts right here, they would be 8 foot on center. So again, it was just happened to be good timing that I brought this up. So when they pour concrete tomorrow and install the brackets, they have the ability just to move them over slightly. So instead of being 8 foot on center, they'll be he's going to leave enough room to put an 8-foot door in here if I decide that that's what I want to do. So it's real easy for him to do, at least, you know, that's what he's telling me. You know, it'll save me some headaches down the road if I do decide to put a door in there, because really I would have had to take out both of those posts. I probably would have had to put something new in here, put some sort of a header over here over the door. I'll still have to have a header over the door, but would have been more of a job. So a lot of progress today. Really a ton of stuff going on. I don't even think I can cover it all. But yeah, appreciate you watching. If you can, give this video a like. Subscribe to our channel if you want to keep seeing this project and a whole bunch of other projects. There'll be a ton more projects just with this pole barn, inside and outside, plus all the other stuff that's going on. So yeah, appreciate you watching, and stay tuned for day 5.